Well, welcome back to the Shanda Show, sweetie pie. Y'all know what we does on the Shanda Show. We is talk about people. But today we also talk about relationships, the problems that we have in them, and how Shanda think y'all should solve them. And today we focusing on the real reason why your boyfriend don't want to get married. Hello, somebody.
Oh, oh, it's time for the Sunday show. It's time for the Sunday show. Y'all ever see any of them relationships where people have been together for like 19 years, got 4 children and live together, go on vacation and do everything, but they wouldn't get married? Y'all ever see that? Well, I'm sure you have. We all witness a lot of them. But you know what I think it is? Quite frankly, people have not seen enough marriages work. Now we know marriage statistics all around the world are shot. Most of them end up in divorces. Some nice and some nasty, but all with pain. Ain't nobody in there. But guess what? You still have so many women out there who chasing their ring and want one husband to cook for, and so many men who still looking for wifey material, one little baby we can listen. But that's because that's ingrained in us. It's a part of our nature to want relationships. And we usually end up with somebody who like us too. So that begs the question, why do so many marriages fail? You wanna know what Shanda think? It's just because people ain't prepared. Okay, so what does it take to get ready? Number 1, you need to know who you are and know where you're going. Because let me tell you something, if you don't know where you're going, you don't know who should go with you. And I say that to say, for something like marriage, God is going to send you a helper, not just company, a helper. So that means you gotta be doing something. And for all you men who love to remind us women that God made us as helpers, so we need to know our place, you gotta have a job for us to help you. If you ain't working, what we helping you do? Sleep? But that goes for women too. Stop taking these fellas to keep your light on. But you know what? I digress. God will send you help, not company. So you need to know what they're helping you do. You need to know what is your passion. You need to know what you're going after. Most of us get jobs now to be lawyer and doctor so we can pay our bills. But that ain't really what fully ingrained in us. We are really rock stars on the inside. You understand? But 10 years into your marriage is not the time for that revelation to come out. It ain't fair to your wife or your husband. Know who you are. Know what it is that drives you. Know what type of life you want to live. If you want to travel the world, you can't date a couch potato. You understand? You have to know yourself and know where you're going.
The second thing Shanda feels you need to do to get prepared is learn what marriage really is and if you really want that.
And listen to me, this may sound like it coming all the way from left field, but I personally believe if you have any inkling, any type of want for marriage or any interest in marriage, you should start marriage prep before you even get a boyfriend.
It sounds crazy, I know. But listen, if you go to a real good marriage preparation class, it's going to teach you 4 things. 1, what marriage is. 2, who you need to be. 3, who you need to be looking for. And 4, I forget what the 4th one. And number 4, it's supposed to also tell you what is required of you in marriage. Now, usually when people do marriage preparation class, they're already ready to walk to the altar and they doing the mandatory classes, which the pastor say you gotta do if you want me to marry you. Time. If you were supposed to be learning who you looking for, you just picking up somebody off the street and trying to drag them into there and make them a husband. And don't work like that.
So you find out those 4 things while you are still single, and then you make the decision if you want to get married or not. Now, the third and final step in Shanda's preparedness is for you not only to know what you want, but what you need in marriage. Now, you could ask any woman what they want. You want them tall, handsome, money should be funny, but don't you step up to her with no money. Okay, I stop.
But you know what? That's what most people want. I can tell you what I need. I need him to be a man of honor. I need him to put my value in perspective. I need for him to want marriage. I won't marry nobody who don't want to be married. And I need for him to have the same knowledge, concept, and value for marriage. Those are the things I need. Let me tell you,
Jeremiah 17 verse 9 teaches you that the
7?
heart is
Or is it
deceitful
70?
above all
Jeremiah
things.
17 verse 9.
Your heart will deceive you. You can't just see no fine fella on the road with swag and feel your heart bursting open. Your heart could feel very strong about somebody who's very wrong. And that is why it's so important to get knowledge on these things. And you train your heart out of it's so funny. We will lay our health down in God's lap. We will plead the blood of Jesus over our finances. But we don't trust God with our happiness. Now, that might sound strange, and you may believe you do. And some of us do. But anytime we decide we can do things our way instead of going along with God's guidelines, that means we don't trust Him. And boy, looking at society these days, it's hard to trust. I'm beating up on you. All of us have been there. Some of us are still there. But you need to know that God is a provider, and that provision extends to relationships. God ain't put us here to be. God loves relationships, by the way. He loved that you have a boyfriend and you're getting ready to get married, or a girlfriend and you're getting ready to marry. Heterosexually, of course. But anyway, that's another Shanda show. but He loves relationships. He ain't put us here to be miserable. He put us here to love one another. He knows how awesome and powerful marriage is. And it's a wonderful thing, but guess what? The devil also knows how awesome and powerful marriages is. And that's why you see society is like it is with marriage. The devil, that's the biggest thing the devil is fighting beyond your decision to follow grace. Marriages. Because unity is a serious thing. But boy, that spirit just hit me. That wasn't even in my notes. But anyhow, God is a provider.
He has provisions. He gives us guidelines. He gives us, some of you may call them restrictions, but let me tell you something. He don't put them on us and say, hey, stop that. You hurting me. He says, hey, stop that. That's going to hurt you. God don't need us. We need Him.
See, apart from your decision to give your life to Jesus, who you choose to marry is one of the most consequential decisions you could ever make in your life. When you say I do, you say yes to having children and raising children with that person. When you say I do, you said yes, I trust my finances with your decision making. And this person greatly contributes to the course and to the value of your life. So as you see, that is not a decision to make lightly.
So you don't just want to waltz into marriage. And even if you realize what marriage is and you still want to go into it, you don't want to just go with anybody. And now you may know what marriage is. You may know just who it is you need to be married to. But you do not want to go into that without God. Besides, He's the one who came up with the idea of relationships anyhow. You'd think you'd want His take on it. But that's only if you want it to work. But my friends, I implore you, if you have any interest in marriage whatsoever, start now. Find yourself a Bible-based church and join their marriage preparation classes. Trust me, you're going to need it. I only tell you this because I love you.